Hello! I'm so glad that you are joining me today. We are back with our second part of our self-love series, The Key to Confidence. As a reminder, the self-love series is a 3-part series where we're going to take a deeper look at self-love, confidence, and choosing you. So let's get into this. I kind of want to break down what confidence is in ways that I've learned how you can find it for yourself. So in definition, confidence is a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. It is also a feeling of trust in one's abilities, qualities, and judgment. So being confident is trusting yourself and your own decisions that you're making without any second guessing of that choice. So for me, some ways that I have learned to gain confidence. Let me tell you, you're not gonna just wake up with confidence overnight. You know, it's everyone's like, how do you get confidence? How are you so confident? What's the secret? Let me tell you. Confidence comes with practice. Practice feeling confident and self-assured daily, and your own confidence in yourself will start to shine through to others. So here are some ways that I practice self-confidence to keep my self-assurance growing and moving forward. The first, I read a lot of personal development. I think it's really important to practice reading and learning because every single person on this earth has different experiences, different nuggets of wisdom that they can offer, and reading and learning about ways how you can grow your confidence and muscle, okay? It's very important. I also practice all the time speaking kindly to myself. That is really hard to do, but with practice, it becomes a habit. For me, I try every single day when I get ready and I look in the mirror to like give myself a compliment, right? So like I'm wearing this cute little outfit. When I look at myself in the mirror, I guess for those of you on the podcast, you literally can't see the outfit. I'm also filming for YouTube and IGTV, so if you follow us over there, you'll see the cute outfit. But for my podcast listeners, I'm wearing a cute romper from Old Navy. It's adorable. But whenever I put clothes on and look in the mirror, it's really important to give yourself a compliment. Tell yourself how good you look, tell yourself how cute you look, you know, really like be your own hype man. It's so hard to do that, and it shouldn't be, right? But with practice, that will get easier. Also, stopping yourself from saying something negative is really important too. So when you're looking in the mirror and you're looking for something nice to say about yourself, if only negative things come up, try to stop that thought and re-speak the truth about yourself. You are beautiful, you are loved, your hips look delicious in that romper or jeans or dress or whatever, or you know, maybe it's just how bright your smile looks that day. Any little compliment you can kindly speak to yourself will help grow your self-assurance. So highly recommend practicing taking time for yourself, okay? You need to learn to appreciate yourself and everything about you, and I really think taking time for self-care, whether that's a face mask, painting your nails, because having pretty nails makes you feel beautiful, okay? That's a fact. If you feel cute about your nails, it's an immediate confidence booster, at least for me. Take that time for you to really check in, see how you're feeling, and work through it. Again, I'm just kind of rapid firing things that I do that I have to practice all the time to keep my confidence just through the roof, okay? I look and praise what you think are flaws. So if you're feeling, down about something that day, try to look at that flaw and find one positive in it. So if you're feeling self-conscious, I don't know, maybe about your arms, try to look at your arms and tell yourself how beautiful they are, how strong they are, how they help carry you literally through the day and help carry you through life. Think of things that way and try to rephrase a negative into a positive. Take pictures of yourself. Look at your body, okay? Feeling confident in yourself, self-assured. My cat, hey, crashing the couch. Oh, you probably heard that. Take pictures of yourself, okay? From every, you see her? Dippy, hey. Take pictures of yourself from every angle, okay? And look at yourself. Practice looking at yourself. Practice seeing how beautiful you are from every angle that exists in the world, because you are so beautiful and you deserve to look at yourself even in and through angles that you might feel like unsure of. Practice that. Get comfortable looking at yourself through, an unfiltered lens. Wear clothes that make you feel good. Looking cute, boost your confidence exponentially. Find clothes that make you feel good, that make you feel fire, and that fit the way you want them to fit. Listen to me, it does not matter what size is on the tag. Women's sizing especially is inconsistent from brand to brand. You might be a large in one size, but in another brand, you might be an extra, extra large. Let's take me, for example. I am generally a size 14, 16. However, I know my measurements for my hips, my waist, and my bust. So for every website that I shop at, even though I know generally what my size is, I look at the inches that they suggest, because one size large is another size 2X. Okay, there are a couple sites that I shop at where now I know, okay, I'm getting a 2X from here, but it's actually like an extra large or a large. And I'm getting a large from here, but I know it's gonna fit like an extra large, or it doesn't matter what's on the label. At the end of the day, whatever size fits you and makes you feel good is the only thing that matters. I used to have a really hard time going and trying on clothes, because if I would reach for, a size 14 or a 16 at one store and it fit, if I went to another store and tried on the same size and it didn't fit, I would think something was wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me. The sizing is just different from place to place. So please wear what feels good, wear what fits, and don't stress out about the size that's on the tag. Some of these things circle back to self-care. So if you're looking at how you can take care of yourself so you can feel your best, so you can grow your confidence, take a look back at part 1 of the series where we will take a deeper look at that and you can learn. 2 last things: model behavior that you see in other people that you think are confident, right? If you look up to someone, to a peer, to maybe an influencer, look at the behaviors that they outline for themselves and model behavior that to you shows that they are confident. And lastly, have a growth mindset, change your thinking. We are all constantly growing and evolving. I've referenced confidence as a muscle that you can grow. It really is. We are ever evolving. What makes us feel confident is ever evolving, and changing your mindset about growing to a new height versus trying to fit into a mold will help you feel so much surer of yourself than you ever have. Growth mindset is everything. You are worth growing and taking care of. Your little plant, grow it, water it. It will change, but that's okay, and there's nothing wrong with moving forward. And lastly, don't ever stop working on yourself. I said this before, I'm saying it again. Confidence lies within you, okay? Your self-assurance, your self-worth, your confidence lies in your heart. Our hearts are always growing, we're always changing, and yourself needs constant growth and evolution. We're a little plant. You can't just plant a plant in a pot and water it once and call it good. It's gonna stop growing at some point. The roots are going to outgrow the pot, and it's gonna start looking, a little sad, a little saggy, a little crinkly, a little dehydrated. The same is with ourselves. If you take one step towards self-confidence and call it good and think that you're gonna be golden for the rest of forever, that's doing yourself a major disservice. Just like with the plant, you might need a new pot, okay? You might need a little bit more water. You might need a little fertilizer to help you get along. Give yourself the attention that you deserve to continue to grow. If you only take one thing away from this podcast, thanks for hanging in here with me. Please just remember that confidence is a ever evolving part of you and needs continuous growth. You should always want to love and work on yourself, and that is so beautiful. Okay, so really the key to being confident is having constant self-growth forward and continuously assuring yourself that your own thoughts and judgments on what's best for you are accurate. And from that, you will grow forward and you will blossom into the beautiful flower. Since we're going with a plant analogy here, you will blossom into the beautiful flower. I know you are. It is not easy feeling confident. Me doing this podcast, this is testing me, okay? I feel awkward, unsure. I know that those feelings are okay, but I also know that someone might listen to this and take some value away on how they can learn to love themselves more and find confidence. And so that's why I'm doing it. This is growth for me, and this is how I'm growing my confidence and self-assurance, by doing something that challenges me, that makes me a little uncomfortable. So if you want to know where I'm at, that's kind of where I'm at. Thank you for listening. Okay, for here. Next week, we will wrap up our self-love series, and we're going to chat about what it truly means to choose you. So that again ties into what we've already been talking about, choosing you. We're going to look at how you can choose to put yourself first. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that something in this podcast hit home with you and it helps you in some way. If you loved this episode, we would love if you shared it with somebody else who you think may enjoy it, or if you feel so inclined, subscribe, share. You can find us over on Instagram at lets.chat.podcast. I'll link that in the show notes. And over on YouTube at my name, Brooke Cheney Bickham. I'll also link both of those in the show notes for easy finding. Thank you so much for being here. I hope I see you back next week, and I really hope that this podcast helped you in some way.